Hey everyone, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. And hey Spawnwave, we haven't met yet. My name is Jerrel. I develop games for a living. I just saw your video about game chat and the issues that you were having with your Switch 2, so I wanted to take a look at this game. I actually had not picked up this game yet. I saw it, but I'm in the middle of finishing up some games right now, and I was so busy I wasn't going to pick this up. But after I saw your video, I went and picked it up and had a look at it. So in this video, I want to show what GameShare is. It's not about, oh, I'll take a game and then let someone else use it. It's a feature that is implemented by the game itself, by each individual game developers build in a GameShare feature, and it lets you do multiplayer with people who are nearby. So this uses Wi-Fi that is close range. It does not go through your router. It sends the signal from the Switch 2. How GameShare works, I do not have a Switch 2 dev kit, so I'm not in a situation where saying something might get me in trouble because I don't know anything about the Switch 2. I know nothing about it behind the scenes from a development standpoint, but after playing this game for a few minutes and taking a look at GameShare, I can see that all of the processing is occurring on the Switch 2. It is processing all of everything and streaming a compressed video feed to other devices. This is why the Switch can be used to play GameShare. The video quality varies based on how strong the connection is between the two consoles. You can have multiple consoles connect through GameShare. So, in Spawnwave, in your video, you showed that your game session was not fluid. There was choppiness, there was heavy compression. You described it as pixelation, but it's not exactly pixelation. It's basically a faulty video stream is what's going on, and there's very bad compression. So it's hard to say exactly what's going on, and I watch your videos pretty regularly, so I know that you're a very knowledgeable guy technically in terms of technology, but I can't believe I'm going to say this. This is really... Have you tried restarting your Switch 2? That sounds dumb. But have you tried restarting your Switch 2? You did say that you were experiencing issues when you tried through game chat as well, not just through GameShare. So the thing about Wi-Fi is that it's a very crowded range of radio frequencies. It's not good in a way that things like microwaves can interfere with the signal that's being sent from Switch 2 to other consoles. So if you have many other devices in your vicinity that are also using Wi-Fi, let's say you have a bunch of computers and they're all connected to a Wi-Fi router, or you have mobile devices and they're connected to the Wi-Fi router, if you are near those devices, they negatively affect your signal. So even though they're not on the network, again, when it comes to GameShare, that signal is being sent through the Switch 2 directly to the Switch unit. I have tested this by taking the units apart, bringing them to different rooms, and eventually they'll disconnect if the two consoles are far enough apart. So this is basically an ad hoc connection. So it could possibly be that your airwaves are crowded. If you are in a space where there's already a lot of Wi-Fi going on, and if there's also Bluetooth, because Bluetooth can interfere with Wi-Fi as well. Again, it's in a crowded frequency range, and I don't know what we can do about it. That's where we went with technology. So I would recommend trying your GameShare session in a different space. Maybe take it to the park where you're certain there are no other Wi-Fi devices and see what the connection is like there, because I tried this and it worked very well for me. I didn't get any of the basically stuttering or faulty video compression or low quality video compression. The video quality was very good on my Switch. I tried connecting this from my Switch 2 to my Switch, as you can see here, and it works great. This is a feature that I hope to encourage developers to use this. Don't just use this to clone the screen for fighting games and then each player can look at the exact same screen. I want to see developers use this in creative ways. For example, this is basically recreating the functionality of the Wii U, but times 100. You can use a Switch as a game controller. So now you can use your Switch 2, you can have that docked, and that will be playing full 4K on TV, and you use your Switch as the game controller, and you can have your maps and your inventory on the screen here. This is something that the Wii U did. So now you can use your Switch as a Wii U gamepad, have your inventory, your map, have everything there. It's going to be a very exciting generation for gaming, but we need developers really understanding what they can do with that. So I'm going to try to get a hold of Nintendo and see what we can discuss about this, but I would really like to encourage developers to try creative things using their Switch as a game controller, not just for GameShare. So that's what I'd like to see GameShare being used for, but we really need to iron out what the SpawnWave video that shows issues with GameShare. We really need to iron that out and figure out exactly what's causing that. So I would personally think that it could be the airwaves are crowded in an environment, and that really negatively affects the quality of GameShare. For me, it worked great. The video quality was fantastic. So that's all I've got to discuss for today. If you're interested in trying GameShare, this game's on the eShop. It's not that expensive. It's really easy to pick up, and it's actually quite fun. I've only played a couple minutes of it. Again, I'm in the middle of my workday right now, and I need to get back to work. So thanks for checking in. All right, take care, and I hope to see SpawnWave. I hope to see you figure this out and see it, figure out how to get it working properly. That would be really cool. Okay, see ya.